Hello and welcome to the AFL Fantasy Review for Round 11. It is George from Fantasy Take TV. And yeah, today we'll discuss how our team went, how we're looking for the buys and plans for our trades. So yeah, coming to the buys, not really sure how to play them. I'll listen to a bit of Moreira's podcasts and hopefully he can help me out a bit. Initially I thought this week, do you just do like a triple downgrade or maybe you fix some things up, because there's not a whole lot you can do this week. So I figure maybe just try and free up cash, but I'm not too sure. So I haven't even done my trades yet, so we'll do that. But yeah, interesting how people will play this. So we scored 2,188 and we're ranked 3.3k. So still pretty shit ranked, to be honest. Was 3.5k last week. We're slowly making some ground. A few things went our way on Sunday. It was looking like a pretty bad score. So our trades were, well, first we'll go over the rookie one. So we brought in Saligo for Dixon. I think there's a spot. I think I'm a Crow supporter, so I have a bit of a better read on this. So I think Shoal's been a bit underwhelming this year. So I think the spot is Saligo's on a wing. Also, Seedsman's been out all year. He's not going to play this year. So I think the wing spot is his and really strong. Time on ground is pretty good. And the wing role is not too bad for fantasy. So brought him in, and I think he did well. He did well, kicked a goal, I think. So I really hope they keep playing him, and I think he will. I think I'd be shocked if he's dropped for the rest of the year, to be honest. Unless he needs a spell, so he can cover for the buys and make some money. So that I like that trade. Brought in Witts for Bruce. So Hayes scored 34, so it's good that we didn't have to fill that. But Witts had the nice buy and the nice fixture this week, so I brought him in. He doesn't really have a great ceiling, just doesn't get enough ball around the ground, very hit out reliant. So I don't love this trade. I think there's a few others with the biggest ceiling, such as Sean Darcy, so maybe could have gone him, but I think just buy rounds, I think Witts should outscore Darcy over the buys just because we're fielding an extra player. So yeah, I don't know. I think he has to go eventually, so we really need to bring in a season keeper here, and I don't know if we did the right thing. So I figured Bruce is missing this game, missing the next one, and then maybe he comes back. He did train but played VFL, so if he doesn't come back in, it's pretty bad. Don't want to deal with that. Got other stuff to deal with in the second buy round, especially as that is a difficult buy. So I don't know. I don't love it, but that's whatever. 1 out of 2 ain't bad trades, I guess. Defense. Chris was solid. Short Rowe isn't super great, but it's like he's still good. Dawson's been really good. Only 86 from Sicily. Went 150 in Supercoach. Hewitt 116, unreal. Top 6 defender easily. And fucking Zorko, dude. I am literally been preaching, like, his pick worked last year. It was bullshit how much the pick works. Generally players 32, 33 do not, injuries can kick in, especially once off limited preseason. Like picking a 33-year-old off limited preseason is the dumbest thing you can do in this game. And I can't believe I did it because it suited my buys. I liked Sinclair. I brought in Sinclair in Dream Team the same week I brought in Zorko, but just because of buy rounds, I couldn't have 4 out in the first buy round. So complete stuff up, and I'm furious at this pick. I hate him as a pick. Don't like him as a player either. So yeah, lesson, don't pick players you don't like. Oh boy. So he's given us an 80 and a 50. It doesn't look good. Roll was okay, but just looks garbage. So I think I only saw the fourth quarter of this game, and I didn't even see him basically. So I don't know. He's going to drop in price. He's not a top 6. He's garbage. I don't know what to do. I think we have to hold him for a week and then maybe flip him next week, but we'll see. So, he can fuck right off. I'm so disappointed in myself for picking Zorko, but dumb pick. Got what I deserved. Koning's been good. And then Buku, I think he's gone. I think he'll lose his spot. Maybe they bring out Jordan Sweet instead of... I think Jamara might come in. He kicked 6 in the VFL. So maybe they play Jamara over Buku, or maybe they bring in Jamara for Sweet. I don't know what they're going to do. But I think he's made like 50k or something for us, or whatever. Midfield had to cover for Bailey Smith, and Saligo did a decent job. 61 from a rookie, that's fine. But really, really annoying. What's Bez ownership? Like 22, that's not that high. So Down a player this week, so really annoying. That's whatever. We VC'd Oliver, and honestly, my week was going so bad, I just said, screw it, I'm putting the C on Took. Not a really good mindset or attitude. This really tilted me hard, this Zorko pick, and Heaney as well on Friday night. When I get tilted, I do some bad things. Oh, it's like stupid things, but yeah. Didn't take the 107 from Oliver, got tagged in the second half. Put the C on Took, who's been a bit up and down this year. Hawks are not a bad matchup, so thought it was like relatively safe, but yeah, 105, lost 2 points, it's whatever. Cripps, better super coach, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe he needs a rest. He doesn't look as dominant as he was. He's like we have about 6 or 7 issues, and he's like issue 8, so not, been a poor 3 weeks. His ownership's 40%, so it's pretty high. Was much higher. People trading him. So Nick Martin, so out of necessity, we had to hold him when Priest was out, and yeah, got lucky because we were actually trading him if Priest was playing. So 113, a little bit unexpected, expected to drop money. So he's gone up in price. Wow, 23k, we take that. So very, very, very lucky there. Butters 92. He's not a top 6, but he's been good the past 3 weeks. He's been okay. I think he's been much better for Supercoach, but yeah, whatever. And Greg Clark, I mean, why aren't they giving him CBAs? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit lost. They're just a mess at West Coast. So yeah, he's playing wing, so it's not really I think he played a bit of wing early in his career, and then he developed more into an inside mid in the waffle, and that's probably what got him drafted. Now they're playing him wing, so I don't know. That club's a train wreck, so whatever. And yesterday he was good. And Connor McDonald, I think they give him a bit more mid-time over the next few weeks. I don't know. I got a feeling, but he's been ticking along okay. So look, he's made 120k in 10 weeks, so not great, but at least he'll play through the buys. Gorn was good, back to some of his best, and Wits, yeah, there weren't a lot of stoppages that game, so it's whatever. So yeah, a bit annoying. Dunkley was good. I'm a bit iffy on VCing and seeing Dunkley just because of how much time he's playing forward, but he's just so good. Yeah, I think he'd be pushing M1. I think definitely. What's English going 114? So he's Dunkley's still F1, I think, and then Baz is F1. But yeah, Dunkley. I think Dunkley will end up F1 and possibly M1, but it's hard because he's playing so much forward. But yeah, I think I'll definitely VC him this week against Geelong. Heaney's got to go. I've traded him in for 750. Bad trade, dropped 100. Okay starting pick if you got the points early, but yeah, this is a failed pick now. Doesn't look the same. Playing more deeper in the forward line rather than high half forward, which he was doing well earlier in the year. Kicking goals, I think he's kicked about 2 goals, 9 in the last 4 or 5 weeks, and he got it from a lucky 50 this week. So yeah, just he's struggling a bit. I think he needs a spell. He has to go. Can't let him leak and bleed any more points because he's basically our worst player on the field at the moment. Yeah, I think Nick Martin's going to overtake him in price next week. So yeah, he's got to go. Cogs was good, so happy we have Cogs. Brody 83. I'm happy with Brody. The role was good. Tough matchup, MCG against Melbourne. He's playing really well. I think he's better for Supercoach, but yeah, not trading him in the short term. I don't think he's top 6. I think he's more like 8th or 9th in this format, just because of all the Dogs players that have come through. Treloar's hit form as well. Yeah, we don't have Treloar, so he's becoming an issue. But yeah, just let it go. And then yeah, Rosie saved our Sunday. He's been pretty up and down for us, mostly down, but we take 113. CBAs and Tog are good. That's all I really want from him. And yeah, Darcy Cameron's been, I think he's been brought in by a few people. Yeah, been 700k unreal pick to grab him. So yeah, he's been huge for us. He can go in the last buy maybe. See how we go. So yeah, we'll figure out some trades now. So I'm a bit pissed off at the Zorko pick, so you can probably tell this in this video. But honestly, I haven't thought too much about the trade. So I think the mid-season draft is on this week, so we'll see who gets named and whatnot, or who gets played and picked. I think Carlton need a key defender, so I think they might bring in one that plays straight away. I don't think they'll score well though, but 190k. We'll see. Maybe we'll check their history and whatnot, but we'll keep an eye on that. So I think Carroll has been... It was good that he came in. He came in and made 9k. So he made about... I think we brought him in for 210, so he's made a quick 130k. So it's not too bad. So he can go. I think he's going to get dropped. He came on as a sub. And I think the player we're going to bring in is Machito Owens. So it doesn't play this week, which is fine. So we'll make that trade. And now we have 225k in the bank. So honestly, I don't know what to... Oh, I know what we're going to do. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to... Like, Heaney got to go. I love Heaney when he's at his best, but when he's at his worst, it's hard. He does make it a bit hard, but yeah, I honestly think he's just a bit sore, to be honest, because he's not moving as well. So we're going to bring in... Now, are we supposed to bring in keepers at this point? Haitley was very close to forward status, so that's a bit annoying. I think Haitley can make a quick 150k and score really well. I think his last three is like 105. Plays West Coast this week, has North coming up as well, and Gold Coast in the next three. I think Matt Crouch will be dropped. I really hope he is. He has no business in the Crows midfield anymore. Served the Crows really well, but I think Haitley will be third or fourth for CBAs. With I think the Crows, they're going to figure out soon, but Berry, Haitley, Laird, Keys, main four, give some stints to Rochelle and maybe somebody else. But I think that needs to be the main four for the Crows, and every Crow supporter can see it. It's just, I don't know why they're playing Crouch, and I think Crouch will find his way out of the team pretty soon. So yeah, Haitley was pushed a bit on a wing, but still CBAs were like 13, 14, something like that. Scored well. Easy fixture coming up. So yeah, he can be our M8 for quite a while, and I'm actually quite happy for his price. So I think it's something we need to do in our position, and it will enable upgrades. So yeah, hopefully he can be our M8 for the time being. So we'll go Haitley. I don't have break evens on this. I'll need to check FootyWire after. I don't think they're updated yet. And then we have 294k, and we only have 4 premium mids now that Baz is a mid forward. So who do we go? Brayshaw's come down a bit. We're gonna death ride Mills. So Mills is the 4th time he's gone off with a leg issue. I don't know, they must put an injection into him or something and he comes good, but I'm not too worried about his role playing defense this week. I think that was a covering for Blakey. I think Mills is M1, but I think durability, I think we need to take the bet that something happens with durability. Laird, I'd love Laird. I think his buy is quite bad, but I'll think about it. Parrish, I like. He's been really good. He's been a pig lately. Keys has dropped off a bit. He's 835. Keys is actually okay pick up because of the Crows fixture. He has definitely dropped off last 3 at 95, but the fixture opens up. But I'm not sure. It just hasn't been as good as he was early. I think he's a decent pick. I don't think he's... It's hard to say top 8 in his recent form. I love Sam Walsh. He has a buy. I couldn't care less for Josh Kelly. He burns me every year. He's been good though under the new coach. More inside mid-time. I think he'll be good. He's fun to watch when he's good. Still, maybe like very late in the year, but probably not. Probably not McRae. McRae's solid pick though. Good price. I think he can come down a bit more. I don't think he's top 8. I think he's... I think we'll go close though. Like 107. He probably saved his score. Petrarca's coming down heaps. That's we'll definitely grab Petrarca after the bye. Brad Crouch, no. Sinclair will grab for Zorko next week. And then it's very much like Merritt's a good price. CBA's back up. I think we can grab Merritt next week. I think he's a good price. I think he can go 107, 108 for the rest of the year. I think that's fine for 790k. How did Mitchell go? 112. He was trash for a super coach. I think Mitchell's okay. I want to go lead because of the fixture. I think this is the wrong play. I think we should go for somebody cheaper. And then we trade out, I think Butters. So we'll see how we line up. That last trade I'm not too sure on. I think I need to do some buy. Mario's Magic's got the buy planner. I'll need to shove the team in that. So, I don't know, put Laird there. Okay, so looking at the team with, I don't know, say Baz, put Nico in the mids. Baz is there. I don't know, that's like roughly in order. So the forward line's okay. I think Rosie, yeah, he should go up a bit more. Like, he needs to go eventually, though. I know, he looks a bit better on the eye than Butters, to be honest. We got to deal with Mead, and Buku's just like, whatever. Yeah, just whatever. Hopefully he plays. If he doesn't, then shit. I think next week we'll grab Ware for deconing. I think grab, I don't know, I want to say 140k. No, it should be like 170k, I think. So that'll give us like nearly 200k in the bank. Say like 180k in the bank. And then, I don't know, I'll downgrade Mead again, I guess. And then go up from maybe like Greg Clark up, although it might be a bit early to get rid of him. Just because of the role's not there. But I think there's a chance that they give him the role and he scores well. And then he could get to like high 500s if they give him the role, even more than that. So I'm not too sure. Yeah, if we can get someone for the mid-season draft, maybe have 300k in the bank to upgrade Greg Clark. It's probably not enough, actually. So I guess we'll go Haley. So maybe we need to go someone cheaper than Laird. But if I do go Laird, I'd love to see in VCM because I think his fixture's so good. I think he can make get to high. I think he can push 1 million because of the fixture. We need to get Tim English in eventually. I don't think there's much I can do about it at the moment. Just got to back Wits in for now. A VC, I think probably Dunkley. I don't have this, so we'll go through. I'm a bit rambling on a bit, so should have 4 back here. Buku probably doesn't play, and then someone else has to buy here. I'm sure of it. Hewitt short. Oh no. No. Okay, so I only got 2 out. I thought we had an extra out. Oh, I forgot we traded Whitfield. Okay, so say 5 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so 19. That's okay, I guess. I think next week we're in a bit of trouble. We got 5 out in the midfield, but we should have full defense, I think. And then I think it's like 18 or 19 next week, depending on who we get. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, I've got to put this in the buy planner. If not Laird, I might go for. Oh, Keys is cheaper. I should really go for like a Keys type, I think. Just the form hasn't been super great. Luke Parker has been really, really good. I could go for him. He's pretty cheap. Oh, actually, no, he's probably fair price. He's probably like an 850 player. I don't love Bont for this format. I think too much full time, but I still think he's good, but he'll come down a bit more, I think. Maybe Merritt next week. So we'll figure something out. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and best of luck for this week. I don't know, if you're still watching by now, let me know what you're thinking of your trades, and we'll see you guys soon.